This is Jason, and this is the homework for question one. Uh, so question one, we are trying to find the distribution function of y and the density function of y in terms of uh, distribution of x and density function of x. So we have a function y equal to gx and have a different value in different part. Yx is less than 0 is equal to 2, and 1x is greater than equal to 0 and less than 1 is equal to 0. And also for x greater equal to 1 and less equal to 2 is equal to negative x plus 1. 1x is greater than 2, it says equal to negative 1. So when we plot that function, we can see, okay, for this part, for x greater than 2 is negative 1, and less greater than equal to 0 is this part, and greater equal to 0 and less than 1 is this part, and y less than 0 is this part is equal to 2. So we can see for y, it's belong to from negative 1 to 2. That's the value of y we can find out like from the gx. So we can separate the different part, and we need to discuss about that. So the first thing we will see is like y is less than 1, less than negative 1. So for this part, it's not possible like we can find any value of y here. So the density function, the distribution function of y will be equal to 0. And then when y increase, so above this, since the distribution function is the sum of distribution function is equal to 1, so 1 is beyond greater or equal to 2, it's definitely equal to 1 for the distribution function. So here, the fy, the distribution function of y is equal to 1. So one y is equal to negative 1, we can see here. So basically in this graph, when y is equal to negative 1 is here. So basically, which means here, so for y equal to negative 1, so basically this part. This part is x belong to infinity, to infinity, positive infinity. So basically, that's the probability of the 1x greater or equal to 2, which is equal to 1 minus probability x is less than 2, which can be write down like the 1 minus distribution function of x equal to x2. So the next part is when y is equal to from the negative 1 to 0, and then we can see like when y is equal to belong to negative to 0, it's a function like y is equal to negative x plus 1, which is here. So y equal to gx, y equal to negative x plus 1. So basically, we can since we are trying to find the distribution function right now, so we can see here the distribution of y is equal to probability y is less than the little y, and in the case y, lowercase y, yeah. So basically, here, the y is equal to negative x plus 1. So basically, x equal to y is equal to negative x plus 1, which is 1 minus x, and we change the order So basically, it's equal to the probability x greater or equal to 1 minus y. So basically, we can write it in this form: 1 minus probability x is less or equal to 1 minus y. So basically, we can write down in the distribution function of x 1 minus fx 1 minus y. Yeah. So after that, we need to discuss about the y equal to 0 situation. So y equal to 0, we can see like the same thing for this one. So it's like the same thing: y is less than y is equal to probability x greater or equal to 0, and it's equal to 1 minus fx equals 0. So the same thing here. Actually, it's the same thing since it's basically it's empty here, and the fy is also equal to 1 minus fx 0. So we got the function here. Basically, it's for the 1 minus, 1 is less than negative 1 and is equal to 0, and also for the y greater or equal to 2 is 1. So for other parts, the between the y is greater or equal to 0 or less than 2, we got these two parts: y is equal to 1 minus fx 0. And for other part, negative 1, y is greater or equal to negative 1 or less than 0, we can see here in this interval, we got fy is equal to 1 minus fx 1 minus y. So here. So according to this, we can draw the picture here. So for this part is less than negative 1. It's just a nothing. And 1 y negative 1. So it's impulse here. And also that it's increase here. And also there's an impulse here. Also impulse in 2. And we can easily see that the density function here. So basically, since so the s here is 1 minus fx2, yeah, because that's the area here. So it's from, since it's y is negative 1, and when we plug in this, is 1 minus fx2. Yeah, so basically that's fx2 times the impulse function. And for the negative 1 to 0, it's just simply the function here, and also that's just simply 1 minus y, and the 1y is equal to 0. The same thing is belong to f1 minus fx0 times the y, and also for the fx0 and times this is the two part here. Yeah, so basically it's the same thing for, it's here the fx0 and it's times y minus 2. Yeah, otherwise it's equal to 0. So basically I can draw the pictures we already discussed. So here is negative 1 and impulse. Here is 0 and it's 2. So basically that's question 1.